Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to your low impact workout. I am Katelyn. Today we are on phase 5, week 3. So we're about halfway through this phase. We are doing upper push, lower pull. So for weights, we want just a medium set of weights. If you want to grab a lighter set that you can switch out to if you need, feel free, but you should be good with a nice medium set today. This phase, we are focusing on our circuit training. So it's a little bit of a mixture of cardio and strength together. And we are progressing the interval today to 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to be starting with our pillar prep. So on all fours, we're going into a few cat and cows. So exhaling, rounding that spine into cat. And then inhaling, dropping the belly, pushing those shoulders back, chin up into cow. Just back and forth here, a few reps. Getting some movement through your spine, especially if you've been sitting most of the day, which should feel really good. You can make it nice and exaggerated. Okay, we'll do one more rep. Perfect. From here, we're going to flip over onto our backs. So you can bring our feet about mat width apart, and then we're going to drop our knees down to the left, drop our knees down to the right. Just back and forth a few times, getting some movement through your low back and hips. Good. You can actually push that top leg down to get a deeper stretch through your hip. Good, then we'll bring our feet in a little bit closer to our body and we're going into 10 glute bridges. So pressing those hips up, engage your glutes, come back down. 10 reps on your own time. Perfect, flipping on over. We're gonna be on all fours. And we're going to lift those knees off the ground and hold. If you want a little bit of a modification, you can hold for 3 seconds and then come back down to the ground. Hold for 3 seconds, come back down. Ready? There's 3, 2, 1. So lift those knees off and hold. If you're modifying with me, you can come back down, come back up, or you can stay in that holding position. Really feeling the wrapping around your ribs. Engaging your transverse abdominals. Good, there's 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, we're moving into our movement prep next. So standing up, we're going into a single leg RDL. We're only going to go through each of these one time. So take your time and focus. We are going to work on our balance, putting our weight into our right leg. Kick back, making sure your back stays nice and flat, your hips stay even. Kick back, stand back up. So we'll do 5 on our right leg, 5 on our left. Ready? We're on. So take your time, find your balance, and come back up. If you need to hold onto a wall or a chair or any object, feel free. Feeling that nice stretch through your hamstring, back is flat, shoulders are strong. One more on this side. Good, let's switch to the other side. Two more here. Wonderful. Okay, we're just going to go into about 10 squats. So feet can be closer together, further apart, whatever feels better for you. And toes can be pointed forward or slightly out, but not too far out to the side. Ready? Sitting in those heels. We're on. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, Getting nice and low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We are going to go into a lateral lunge next. We're going into 5 each side. So we'll step out to the side, sit in that heel, and sit back. Okay, then come back up. So 5 on one side, 5 on the other. You can alternate if you have enough space. If you don't, just do all 5 on one side and then switch. Ready? We're on. So take your time, sit in that heel, and then the opposite leg is nice and straight. So you should feel a really nice stretch through your inner thigh. One more on the side. Perfect. We'll switch over to the other side if you haven't already. One more here. Awesome. Last one we're going to do for about 45 seconds. It's going to be a pillar march if you're keeping it low impact. If you want to take it up a notch, we're going into a pillar skip. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're on. Drive those knees up. Get those arms moving. Good, getting our heart rate up a little bit more right here. Finishing out another 10 seconds. There's 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Grab a drink. Really nice job there. We are moving on to our first circuit. This is where our intensity is going to take it up a notch. Okay, so I'm going to show you some modified versions today and then the more challenging versions. Everything in this workout is still low impact for both options. I can give you some other higher impact options too if you're here for that. So first exercise are going to be push-ups. You can be on your toes, you can be on your knees on the ground. Push-ups here, main thing is your body staying nice and flat, down and press up. If you want to go to an object, that works as well. And then we're going to go into mountain climbers. So here in that plank position, driving up. If you want to take it higher impact, you'll just run in that position. Then we're going into hamstring walkout. So there's a third one. So we'll be on our back. Hips are lifted, glutes engaged. We'll walk those heels out as far as we can with our glutes engaged. And then walk back. Okay, walk out, walk back. Those are our 3. We're going through 3 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Starting with those push-ups. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. We are on. So going into those push-ups here, core is engaged, nice and strong. Again, you can be on your toes, you can be on your knees, you can be up to an object. Or like me, up to an object on your knees. Any of the above work. Nice, holding on, finishing it out. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 15-second rest. Then we are moving on to our mountain climbers. You can add in that little run, or you can take it nice and slow here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Good. Driving those knees up. Finding that core engagement. Awesome. 10 seconds to go. Increase that speed here if you can. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, on your back, getting ready for those hamstring walkouts. You're gonna lift those hips and then walk those feet out. Getting ready. 3, 2, One, glutes engaged. Walking out with your heels as far as you can, and then walk back. Keep your hips lifted the whole time. It's easy to let them drop down. Challenge yourself. Mini steps right here. One more time out. And perfect. Okay, rolling on over. Getting ready for round 2 of push-ups. Get our 15-second break in between. We're gonna go for it. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. So taking your time to get as low as you can. Not letting your hips drop down. Everything is staying flat. There's 3, 2, get one more. And 1, awesome. Okay, going into our mountain climbers next. This one, you can take up the speed a little bit if you're able, or just really work on that engagement if that's where you're at. Ready? We're on. Awesome job here. 10 seconds. Finish it out. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, onto your back. Going into our hamstring walkouts. If you're finding that your legs really cramp up during this one, you can just go into glute bridges instead. Ready? We're on. Lift those hips up, walking your feet out. Good. Keep those hips lifted. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Rolling on over, coming on up. We have one final round through these, okay? So make it great right here. Then we're moving on to some new exercises. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Push the ground away from you. Awesome job here. One more rep. And good. Okay, getting ready for those mountain climbers. Last time through these. Okay, getting ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Driving those knees up. Perfect. 10 seconds to go here. There's 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, onto your back. Glute bridge or hamstring walkout right here. Hips are lifted, starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Walking out. Little tiny steps. Awesome. 5 seconds to go. Finish out one more rep. And perfect. Roll onto your side, sit on up, grab a drink. Really, really awesome job. Get a nice breather right here. Okay, I'm gonna run through our next 3 exercises. First, we have a 1-1-2 overhead press. So we'll start with one arm and down. Other arm, down, both arms, down. The main thing is when you're pressing, you want to feel your core engage, wrapping around, transfer some abdominals. You don't want to be pushing your hips forward because that puts all your pressure in your low back. So find that core engagement, pressing straight over that shoulder. Your hand, shoulder, hips, feet, all in alignment. Make a nice strong position. We're going to pair that with a dumbbell, Romanian deadlift. So hips go back. You're going to hinge at those hips, then come back up. So feeling that nice stretch through your hamstrings. Your back is flat. Notice there's no rounding here. Then we'll be going into our cardio exercise with your skaters. So side to side, you can add in a little jump, or you can just go side to side here. Okay, let's get ready to roll. We're gonna start in 15 seconds. So grabbing that medium set of weights. Okay, getting ready, engage your core. And we're on 1, 1, 2, nice and strong. The biggest thing I see is people either pushing their hips forward or their weights are accidentally coming forward in front of them instead of right above them, okay? So don't do either of those. And perfect. Shake it off. We're going into those Romanian deadlifts next. So hips go back, slight bend in your knees, shoulders strong. And we're on right here, halfway down your shins and then back up. Yeah, really nice job. 10 seconds to go. There's 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Set those weights down. We're going into our skaters next. So your leg goes behind and under, side to side. If you want to touch the ground, you can. You just need to make sure that front knee bends 90 degrees enough to get down. If it's not, just fake it. Ready? We're on. Good. Keeping your chest up, no rounding. Keep these quick. Yeah, 10 seconds to go. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. We're going through 2 more rounds just like that. Quick drink if you need it here. We're going back in that overhead press. 1, 1, 2. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. 1, 1, 2. Awesome. If you only have 1 set of weights and these are getting a little heavy, you can always add in a little push press, okay? A little squat and press. And perfect, shake it off. If you can do a strict press on those, I want you to stick with it, but if you're too heavy, you only have 1 set, switch it off. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, deadlifts. really nice here. Two more reps. There's one. Got one more. And two. Perfect. Set those weights down. Getting ready to bring it for our skaters. Okay, let's get rolling in 3, 2, 1. We're on side to side right here. Awesome. If you want to take it high impact, add in that jump side to side to really bring up your heart rate and intensity on this one. Yeah, there's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. One more round. Quick drink if you need it. We're going back through those. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're on. 1, 1, 2. Let's go. Again, strict press if you can. Adding in that push press if you need to. And perfect. Rest for a second here. Going into our RDLs and then skaters. Okay, grabbing those weights, getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1, we're on. You should feel a nice stretch through your hamstrings, no pressure in your spine. If you are feeling pressure in your spine, it's probably rounding at your back. So keep them nice and flat, shoulders back and strong. There's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set those weights down. We're going into skaters. Ready to bring it here. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on side to side. Awesome. 10 seconds. A little quicker. There's 3, 2, 1. Really great. Grab a drink. Take a nice breather. We're going to be running through our last 3 exercises. Okay, so our first one is going to be a dumbbell tricep kickback. So we're going to take our weights. This is if you have that lighter set, you might want to switch them out here. If you don't, take breaks as needed. Okay, so bent over position, back is nice and flat. You're going to extend your arms and then come forward. Extend, then come forward. Okay, you want to extend, hold if you can, and minimize any swinging. So when you're extending, you're engaging that tricep. That's what we're trying to hit on that one. Then we are going into a dumbbell reverse lunge. So you'll be holding your dumbbells, they'll step back, and then switch to the other side. If you want to modify that one, just get rid of your dumbbells and drop the weight. Then we're going into a pillar march. So driving our knees up, or if you want to take it higher impact, going into that skip. Okay, we're gonna get ready to roll here. About 20 seconds. So grabbing that final drink. We're gonna bring it, okay? Tricep kickbacks. Let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, we're on. Kickback, hold for a second if you can. Shoulders are back. Weight is in your heels. Really awesome. Make every rep intentional. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to be going into our reverse lunges next. Holding on to 2 weights at your sides. You can do 1 weight at your chest or no weights. Whatever feels best for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Main thing is that front leg, front knee goes 90 degrees. Stand up and then switch sides. Awesome. There's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Going into that pillar skip or pillar march. Getting ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Driving those knees up. Adding in that skip. A little bit higher impact. Yeah, 10 seconds. Knees up high. And perfect, relax. Okay, so we have 2 final rounds through those today. Then we're just gonna stretch out after that so you can push it nice and hard on these last 2. Grabbing your weights, 3, 2, 1, triceps. Form is super important on this one, so take your time. Two more reps. There's 1. Get 1 more. And 2. Great. Okay, going into those reverse lunges next. Front knee goes to 90 degrees. If you can get that back knee close to the ground too, wonderful. If you need to modify, just don't go down quite as low. Ready? We're on. Good. You can take a second to pause at the bottom if you want to challenge yourself. There's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Going into our pillar march or pillar skip. Driving those knees up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. We're on. Good. If you're doing that skip, try to get nice and high here. Awesome. 10 seconds. Finish it out. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We have 1 final round today. We're going to push it. Make it all the way through with perfect form. Getting ready to grab those weights. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickbacks. Check in. Is your back flat? Are your shoulders back? And is your weight in your heels? Those are the 3 things. Good. 2 more reps. Best 2 today. There's 1. and 2. Okay, keeping those weights if you want to challenge or picking your modification. Getting ready for those reverse lunges. Starting in 3, 2, 1, we're on. Awesome, okay, last couple reps here. There's 3, 2, and 1. Okay, going into that pillar march. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive it up, or a pillar skip. Finish it out strong. All the way through. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, grab a drink. Awesome, awesome job today. We actually have one bonus exercise that we're gonna do right now because it's my birthday, and so you're all gonna celebrate with me by doing pulse squats. So we're gonna sit nice and low and pulse, okay? We're doing 31 pulse squats because I'm 31. Okay, it's gonna be fun, and then after that we'll stretch out. So catch your breath. We're gonna stay nice and low here, and I'll count them out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Pulsing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Woo, okay, hopefully you got a little burner there. Nice job. Grab another drink if you need it here. And we're just gonna do a couple of minutes of stretching. Okay, so we're gonna drop our left arm down, right arm over the top, reaching back. Most years I make people do burpees, so you were lucky today. Good, then switch on over the other side. Nice stretch, pulling back behind your head. Let's go side to side a couple more times, feeling that full side body stretch. Wonderful. Next one, we're going to do a hamstring stretch. You can either be on the ground, put your heel forward, reach down into it, or if you have an object near you and you want to lift your foot up, feel free to do that as well. Don't do any pulsing down. You're just going to exhale and stretch a little bit farther each breath. Wonderful. We'll switch sides here. Perfect. We're going to do one more final stretch today. I'll give you 2 options. You can either do a seated version up onto a chair or a couch or on the ground, or you can stand up. You're going to lift that leg, internally rotate it, and sit down. So if you're on a seat, just sit down and then cross your leg over. So staying back in that heel, you should feel a really nice stretch through your glutes, through your hip. one of my favorites. Perfect. Switching over to your other side. Sit back. Great job today. Come back next week. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.